This is the first episode to a brand new series about my Lego theme park, Dad's theme park. So here we have a person who's pointing cars in the right direction because the car park's full. This is an old Lego Technic car with controllable steering. I think it's going to go right here as if he's going overhead. In the overflow car park we have a long race car that's very large, a bit like the Bloodhound, and it's one of those pullback cars. Over here we have a London bus set, and it's very long, it can accommodate lots of people. Have a bus stop with someone queuing for the bus. We also have a taxi over here and a motorbike. Inside the car park we have this Ford Mustang 5, I think that is, Mustang 5, Lego Speed Champions. We've also got this advert for a new roller coaster. We've also got another racing car, a normal car, old-fashioned car, police car, and a normal car with someone inside it. Then, after you've parked your car up, you come over to the entrance. You've got a sick man leaving after riding the mix a few too many times. Just a ride in the theme park. We've got some people queuing up. Here's the sick man again, and there's the twister, which you got sick on. We've also got our big mixel. This thing's a Frosticons Max Series 5, if I remember correctly. Here's our ticket booth, selling some tickets. And then over here we have a light, just giving a bit of light around the place. We've got an advert here for the new roller coaster, which is coming soon. That's going to be a really, really cool addition. So next, we have a signpost over here. It says Dad's Theme Park at the top and bottom. We've got roller coaster, mixer, Ferris wheel, G-Force News, and it says Dad's Theme Park at the bottom as well. Here's the first ride. It's called G-Force. I just set the photo, and that's how it looks like. If I could just find a good place to put the camera, I would be able to show you how it works. This is going to take a while. I should put the camera. Sorry about this. Is that good? That seems fine. Staying up? No. There, that's fine. We've got it done. So if you see behind, there's a small hand crank. If you just hold it at the top and crank it round, it goes around and around and around and around and around, and around very, 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 very fast. Which means that the characters go upside down. Very simple rod connected to this big wheel, which then connects into an axle into there. And the first thing we like to have one guy upside down. Over here we've had a bit of a calamity. Oh no. Could you just have a look at some of the other things that's going on whilst I write this up. So we've got, this is a mini area, we've got an arcade, time, and a recycling bin. Just see down there. So I've just put up the juggler. And also the ship. You just get the mini things in the right position. So we've got a gun, watch the juggler. We've got a security guard with his laser gun. We've also got this ship, which I believe goes on the tree. There, it's on the tree now. There's a land speeder up here. I think it's a snow speeder. That's a snow speeder. And another ship over there. Okay, next we've got 10247 Ferris wheel. Big 2,000 piece Lego set. Took about 7.5 hours for me and my brother to build. So pretty crazy, but it's a great set all in all. I'm just going to spin it. So over here we've got a couple of cranks. One brings the landing gear down, that's what I call it, landing gear, landing platform. And then here goes the Ferris wheel. Also got some power functions. Oh, what's going on here? There we are. And it just spins around and around and around. It looks very nice from some different angles. You might see all this cardboard going on. I'll talk to you about that soon, after I've gone through most of the stuff. And then let's put this back in its freeze frame. So I like having stuff in a freeze frame. Details, we have a ice cream person Got another security guard with a pistol. Now we've got a couple of people showing their tickets to the guy who's just saying that they're okay so they can go on the ride. We've also got a guy with a balloon who's very excited, and we've got a man with his radio just there, which comes out through these two megaphones on the poles, which means that if the ride isn't full, he can say any last people to ride. We've also got a bin, and that's the end of the power functions, so we can connect two rides at the same time. We also have another signpost over here. I just pull this one out. So we've got Dad's theme park at the top and bottom, roller coaster, mixer, Ferris wheel, ice cream. I think that's news and snacks. So that's on the white signpost. If I just put that back in place. We also got a newsstand. Little girls just bought a newspaper, and there's a limited edition step-by-step thing that Emmett uses in the Lego movie. We also got a couple of apples there, and some Coca-Cola and water. This has got its own light. You can just see the building site there. Then we also got this dunk tank. If you hit the target, the lady falls down. And then next to it, we have a high strike with a person-sized hammer, a minifig-sized hammer. If you hit it, hopefully the thing will go all the way up and ding. Doesn't actually ding, but that's how it goes. And we've got someone to run the ride. So that's the high strike. The guy who's running it is a strong man. We've also got a statue of an elephant over here, which came with a zoo set, I believe it was. And then over here we've got a show, which I like having, they're like shows. So who have we got in the audience? We've got a couple of Darth Vaders, they're a bit scary. We've got racing car driver, that's an Arctic guy, snow trooper, another racing car driver, normal guy with a suitcase, Zane, backpacking, and another Arctic guy. And they're all watching this show. This guy's talking to them about helicopters, and this guy tells them about how they transport things using this big helicopter. It's airlift service 60183 if we're interested in getting this set. So next on the list of everything in this theme park is my brother's Eat It group just over here. There are 3 parts to this Eat It group. We'll start with the grocery store, selling fish, cherries and apples. We also got set 60150 pizza van with the 2 sides open, one guy selling pizza to a boy. Finally this is from the cargo train, not the new one, I think it's the second one they released. Mum's buying milk. Mum and son are together in the theme park. Then we've got this blue signpost with a ship on top of it, saying it went through a dunk tank and high strike, mixer, Ferris wheel and news and the roller coaster. Then there's the building site for the roller coaster, go through that later. Then we got a security guard with his taser. And we've got another site, this is the bit where the guy at the entrance was sickened from the mixer, which will go around in a moment. Next we have a red signpost saying roller coaster. We also have dunk tank and high strike, Ferris wheel, mixer and the Eat It group. And this one's got a ship on top, part of the battle with the land speeder, slow speeder and that ship. 2 people queuing for the mixer, and if I can get the camera in the right position, I will now show you this one going round. It's a simple hand operated crank, and it goes through, transfers it into normal cogs on the side, which then spins the whole mixer. The seats spin around using wheels on a track. Again, going from horizontal to vertical to spin the seats around. This one packs up, which is absolutely great, especially when it's storage. So here's a bit Twister coming to a stop. I've added some few long Lego elements to the theme park. One of them is the fact it says Twister in the middle. So this one came with the dunk tank, high strike and tickets. Pack up on these 2 trucks. This is already on its truck. We'll have to just pack it up and connect it to the back of the mixer truck. Sorry, got a bit of a cold. Anyway, next I think I'm going to go through the building site, which is the big thing in the theme park at the moment. It's for a Lego roller coaster. So here's the road, and if you carry on going through the road this way, you get a sign that just says building site. If you carry on going this way, another site that says building sites. And then you get to the EV3 Everstorm. Has no batteries, so we're using him to guard the building site along with 4 tasers. All empty at the moment, probably because they shot someone. Got this weight keeping one of the poles up. Okay, now I'm going to show you what there is in the building site. So we've got this double crane. So we've got this very long one connected to a crane at the bottom. Then we got this smaller crane. Then we got lots of stuff here. So there's pipes there, stairs. There's the big crane just here. There's an excavator. There's the steps again. There's also a cargo freighter just about there. There's a guy mining. There's a rover, a bigger rover, and this big crane built out of pieces. And if we go all the way up to the top, there's a guy controlling the rovers and with a megaphone to shout orders to people on the building site. In terms of advertising, we're trying to advertise this new roller coaster a lot, so I'm just going to show you where we've put up some of the adverts. So there's 2 along the big front here, and there's 1 just above the entrance. Sorry for this black. There's also 1 here, just outside of my room. It's one of my brother's airport, which is the original one we made, and we have photocopied it. The next one is underneath a window in the stairs leading up to my mum and dad's room. And if you go downstairs from my room, there's this one on a door. And we also have one last one. There's just one under the television in the living room. This is the last of the advert. It's also on all the fencing. Bye, see you in the next episode, and don't forget to subscribe.